Hey guys, welcome back to another video.
We've had a bit of a week.
So let's talk sperm.
Said many lesbian couples.
Yeah.
Actually, probably doing this.
Yeah. So this week has been super stressful. So we figured we'd give you an update on our sperm problems that we've been having.
Not just a lack of sperm either.
Because Lucy don't have, well, I don't have no sperm. Nor does Lucy. So as you know, we're at this new clinic, and when we went to this clinic,
But one of the first things we asked them was, do we need to change our donor? Can we carry on using this donor from this sperm bank? I think we've already said before that we've used Xytex in the US. And they were like, yeah, no problem. You don't need to change donor, you can sleep with him. We've used that bank before.
Yeah.
No problem.
Just can I say how much we love this donor? Like,
yeah, we've got a bit of a connection.
I love him. He's like a 10 out of 10. Not just in looks. He's a 10 out of 10 donor. I love him.
Yeah, so we really didn't want to change.
Yeah.
Like, we thought previously that we might have to, because if we'd have stuck with IUI, we'd have probably had to change, because last time the whoever it was that told us said that he was...
Yeah, she recommended that because they hadn't worked for 3 IUIs that we changed donor.
Yeah, said it can't hurt, so...
So it took us a while to kind of, we sulked, or I definitely sulked. Lucy's more of a grown-up than myself. But again, she wasn't happy. But this new... So we'd kind of got our head around the fact that we might have to change, and then we went to this new clinic, and like we said, it's the first thing we mentioned. And she was like, the doctor and the nurse both said it should be fine to keep the donor. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, so that was to us, yes, we're keeping him, yes, we don't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah.
Happy.
Like,
got
so
used
happy.
to the idea of definitely using him.
Had another look over his profile.
Yeah,
Still loved him.
So then we spoke to the embryologists in our lab, because we wanted to know what kind of sperm we should order. Should we order an ART unit, or should we get an unwashed unit, because we know we don't need washed anymore, just to see their opinion. And they was like, oh yeah, ART's fine. He was like, but just let me check if we can actually use Xytex, because I don't think we can. And I was like, what?
But again, that did not worry me, because I was like, no, it's fine, the doctors told us we can. We wouldn't have gone through all of this if we can't use Xytex. So we dismissed it. And then I was at work and I got this text off Lucy. Hold up, I'll actually read it to you, because I was stood in the queue at Costa waiting to get my coffee and my breakfast. And you know when you just get that horrible sinking feeling in your heart and your stomach? I put my coffee, I forgot about my coffee, I put my food down and I went and sat on a table and sulked. So let me find it. So she said, I've just had a call from the clinic. Apparently they don't accept imports from Xytex. They used to, but the HFEA have now changed their regulations and they're not allowed. Said they applied for a license to do so, but they recently got declined. They are reapplying but don't have time to estimate.
Have a time estimate.
So I told her that, so Lucy told her that we could... Oh, so Lucy told her that we've been told that we could use them, and that's why that we've chosen the clinic. We probably would have looked at a different clinic if we weren't able to use Xytex.
So she ended up just giving us a lot of different clinics that we could, banks that we could use. So we could have ordered from them, we could order from London, or we could order from a new one in Brighton. So we were super stroppy, because looking at all these clinics, especially from the actual facility clinic that we're using, they give you no information about these donors. Even you get like hair colour, where they're from. You don't get their, not that these things are, but ultimate like decisions, like, but you don't get their weight, you don't get their interests, like, so, well, you can, but some people have, on the interest section, have just said not disclosed, and we're a little bit like, well, if you can't even be bothered to fill out your interests, how can we possibly choose on that? So we ruled that out straight away.
Yeah, and I said to Lucy that I really want, and I'm sure Lucy does as well, of course this donor is not a dad to our child, but if our child was to find this donor in 18 years time, I want, and to me it's so important that the donor is somebody that the child could be proud of, and not feel like, oh, is that who's like, I'm a part of. We don't want them to be disappointed. I don't want them to be disappointed.
So we need information to make. Obviously we never know what's going to happen. It could be that they are, but we need the information to choose the donor that we feel is right for our family.
And the one that we light is. So we were super angry. I was stroppy all day. I was so moody.
She was moody with me on the phone.
Yeah, not like...
I got the brunt of it. I was like, I can't help it.
But yeah, no, and that's just kind of how I was kind of coping with it. I had to stay at work and I needed to strop at someone, and I couldn't go and strop at a child, could I? So sorry. You got that one. Yeah.
So what happened next? We was looking around these clinics and having a look.
I had a bit of a cry.
I was pretty much badgering this embryologist for like the reasons why like when they were applying for licenses, like when they'd applied for it, how long it could be, and she was like, I just can't tell you.
Contact the HFEA.
I badgered her. Oh yeah, you contacted the HFEA.
I contacted the HFEA.
Who is like the regulating body for all of this.
So I just phoned them and asked them, told them the situation, and the lady on the phone didn't have a clue. And I didn't expect her to. I expected it to be a receptionist that didn't know the ins and outs of specifics. And fair play
about this specific clinic.
Yeah,
like, we never expected them.
Fair play to her, because she took my email address and she wrote down all my questions, and she emailed me back within like a couple of hours.
With the answers.
She was fantastic.
Basically just saying pretty much what we did already know. About the license and them needing to apply for it and getting declined for it.
So I replied again and asked them why they'd been declined, and that the clinic had said for us to ask the HFEA. And it turns out that the reason the clinic got declined was because they were reminded by the HFEA to send some documents over by a certain deadline, and they hadn't done. So I was even more angry then.
Yeah. So, but I was kind of relieved in that there's not actually a problem in terms of the
bank or the clinic.
Yeah. So, like, the standards were still high. We still know that they're both good clinics. That was just a bit of an admin
error.
Yeah.
But that kind of, I felt like we had a bit more of a, I don't know, I didn't feel like we were ever going to get through and win.
Yeah.
But I wanted them to know how angry we were.
Like, we could have just got them to apply for it and then wait for it. But then...
we don't want to wait that long.
We don't really want to wait. But I think we would have done. But we were just evaluating our options at this point. So I badgered this embryologist that much that she'd spoken to the PR guy, who is the guy responsible for doing all the licenses, and he spoke to the HFEA, and
I got an amazing text off Lucy a couple of days later in work. She was like, oh my god, phone me now, I need to speak to you.
I was like, call me now.
I was literally about to go into the treatment room and start drawing up medications.
Yeah.
And I was like, quickly run to the playroom and go and phone Luce. And she gave us the best news.
They cleared us to use it.
Yeah, they got permission from the HFEA after the embryologist explained our circumstances and
for
said
us
that
to
we can
import
use it.
our guy from the US.
And I was so happy. Like, it was like a massive weight off our shoulders. Like,
literally, I nearly cried. And I was like at work in the office, I was like, oh.
But you said that she sounded so happy to tell you on the phone.
Yeah, she was so excited to tell us. Like, fair play to her. Like, she
tried. I didn't expect her to go out of her way. But it just meant so much for us to try. I know this, like, in the future, if something doesn't work, maybe we have to change donors.
Yeah.
But it meant so much to us to try his donor again with IVF.
Yeah.
Because we picked him for a reason.
And it's a lot of faff to choose a donor. Like, it's so much. You like. We did have a little bit of a browse, and even though there was people that were nice. Keep going out of focus.
Even though there was people that were nice, nobody. I just compared them to the previous donor every time in my head, and I was a bit like,
Yeah.
But yeah, we had a horrible week. It's now sorted. We are cleared to still use our donor.
Relieved.
But just say, like, if a clinic tells you that you can't do something that you really, really want to do, then 100% fight for it.
Badger them.
Like, I didn't think we'd win, and we did, and I'm so happy that we fought for it, because we could have easily just given up and gone, okay, yeah, let's use another clinic. But when it's something that's important to you, 100% just go for it. You've got nothing to lose.
Yeah. And if you are in the position that you're in the UK and you've got a clinic that doesn't do imports, from looking at the London and the Brighton Fertility Associates, definitely check out the Brighton Fertility Associates.
Yeah, it was definitely the best one.
Because out of the three, we'd have probably gone for them because you got more information. And if you just email them on the contact us page, they'll give you everything, and they were really helpful. And then was like, yeah, don't need you, bye.
A couple of things we'll link down below. So we'll link down below that Brighton sperm bank. And we'll also link, the HFEA sent us a link which showed which clinics do
have importation licenses
for
America.
clinics in the US. So we will link that down below, which is really
to you,
interesting to check out.
Yeah, I would. Our actual fertility clinic didn't have that. I had to send that to the embryologist. She was like, "Oh, I'd be interested to know that actually." I was like,
So yeah, so it was a bit of a rant video with a good ending and some little bits of information or tips, hopefully.
Yes.
So we are now going to go to Nando's.
If you can't tell, we're not at home in London. We're back home at my mum's for Christmas. Manchester. What am I doing?
Thank you so much for watching this video.
We've just been to the gym.
Okay,
carry on. Right, let's go.
Thank you so much for watching the video. If you found it helpful, or yeah, just you watched it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel and comment down below. Let us know if you've had any issues with things like that,
and if you've actually managed to get it sorted.
Yeah. Or if you've got any information that you want to link in the comments for other people, that'd be great. But yeah, bye bye.
Bye bye.